Dwayne Douglas Johnson. You know him as The Rock. One of the highest paid actors in the world, a global icon. But once he had nothing. No fame, no fans, just a broken dream and a crumpled $7 in his pocket. This is his story. He grew up in poverty in Hawaii, moving from one small apartment to another. At times, his family couldn't afford rent, and they were even evicted. He watched his parents cry, wondering how they'd survive. As a teenager, he made a choice. He'd never let his family suffer again. He poured his pain into sports. Football became his escape, his dream. But dreams don't always go as planned. He made it to the Canadian Football League. But within weeks, he was cut. No money, no home, and all he had left was $7. That moment changed his life forever. He sat on his mom's couch, depressed, ashamed. He felt like a failure. He said, "I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew what I wasn't going to do. Quit." That was the day he hit rock bottom. But sometimes rock bottom becomes a solid foundation to build something great. He turned to the one thing in his blood, wrestling. His father had been a wrestler, and now it was his turn. He started small. Tiny venues, no fan, cheap motels, and a beaten-up car. He was booed, mocked, told he'd never make it. But he kept showing up, day after day, night after night, training, grinding, evolving. Then came The Rock. The charisma, the energy, the eyebrow, the mic. He electrified arenas. He became the biggest name in WWE. But he didn't stop there. Wrestling gave him a name, but acting gave him a dream. He started with small roles. Some flopped, some got laughs. But behind the scenes, he was working like no one else. Training at 4 a.m., learning scripts, studying the craft. And soon, Hollywood couldn't ignore him anymore. From The Scorpion King to Fast and Furious to Jumanji, Dwayne Johnson became a box office juggernaut. Every film bigger, every performance bolder. But he never forgot where he came from. He kept that $7 as a reminder to never let success make you forget your struggle. He built companies, helped charities, and motivated millions. His fans weren't just entertained. They were inspired. He bought his mother her dream house. He held her hands and cried. He said, "We finally made it, Mom." He visited sick children in hospitals, listened to their dreams, told them to fight, because he knew what it meant to feel hopeless. And even as a superstar, he stayed humble. He stayed grounded, because the pain never left him. It fueled him. He lives by one quote: "Be the hardest worker in the room. Not the most talented, not the luckiest, just the hardest working. Every role, every deal, every day, he earns it." And when people asked how he made it, he never said luck. He said, "Outwork everyone, period." Today, Dwayne Johnson is more than a movie star. He's a symbol of resilience, a fighter, a father, a man who turned pain into power, and $7 into a global empire. He looks back now, not with regret, but with gratitude. So when life knocks you down, when your dreams shatter, when you're left with nothing but hope and a few dollars in your pocket, remember this: if Dwayne Johnson can rise from $7, so can you. Thanks for watching.